Welcome back and happy gardening. Today I'm going to be putting up some netting. I'm going to show you the package. Here is the netting that I will be putting up. I'm actually going to do 2 of these because it's going to be in the long bed. I'm going to show you in a moment what happened to some of the seedlings that I planted. And I need this netting. It's actually going to be used for a DIY shade cloth, and I'm going to show you why I need it. So these are the plants I planted a few days ago, and they're actually thriving. They're looking really good. They're coming up nicely. Everything is going well except some animal bit something off here, but I have these little fences up. And then let me show you what happened to these ones. This is the pepper. It's just so sad. It's droopy and everything. And so I really need to get some shade there. What I did was I just opened the bottle up, and now it's getting watered right here at the roots where it needs it. So this is, I actually thought I opened it up last night. These tomatoes have completely, like this one, it just fell over. See that? And this one is just dead, dead, dead. And this one is one of the pepper plants, and it's not doing well either. So I really need to, get the shade up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open these up, and I'm going to actually connect these two to one another because it is quite a long garden bed. So let me just show you. Ooh, the smell is so strong. Yeah, ooh. I don't like strong scents. Anyway, let me get up and show you how, like if you double it up, it's going to be this long, but I need it to extend even further out, so I'm not going to double it up, and I think that's going to be enough shade for the garden. And I'm just going to open it up, open the other one up, and then I am going to attach one or connect one to the other. Let's do this. The way I'm connecting them is I'm going to use these little garden ties. They're green, the little green ones. These come in all sorts of sizes, so you just need the small ones. Then I'm just going to connect them. I don't want to do it too tight. I just want enough. So I'm going to do this side as well. Sometimes it's difficult to get. There we go. And I'm going to go all the way across. Then I'm going to come back to you in a moment. So this is a center, and I'm just going to go all the way across, almost like you're sewing, right? I'm going to go all the way across, and then I'll come back to you. All right, the center is connected. Let me show you there. It's connected by these little green ties. And now I have a really long, it's windy out here. It's really long. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them on each side. I'm gonna use these. I have the smaller ones and also the larger ones. I also have ties, some green ties that I could use, but I don't want to use any more ties. I think this is safer because I have this little fence that it could clip onto. for this side, I'm going to use twine to tie it together, okay? I need scissors. Okay, so because the plants are not very tall, I kind of did a little swoop thing down to lower the net down a bit just so it could cover most of the seedlings in the garden bed. So this should help to shade, give it some much needed shade, and we'll see where it goes from there. I may need to add something here, like a post or something in the center just to keep it up. So I actually ended up connecting the mesh or my DIY shade cloth to the fence. It was just getting too low. It rained and it weighed it down even further. So I connected it with the twine. You gotta have twine available when you garden. And so this is how it looks now. I also used my sunflower sticks from last year to connect it on this side. So this is how it looks now. It looks a lot better. I also want to place an umbrella on top of this right here so that the plants in the planter, they could get some much needed shade. The lettuce is doing well, but these guys, like, they don't like too much sun. And look down here, the Swiss chard just dried out. So yeah, but yeah, I want an umbrella here, and I want to show you how this is keeping these guys shaded as well. The robins are in here, but yeah, you see these? They're beautiful. They're not drying out, they're thriving, they're doing their thing, and they're all hidden under the net. So this net works. I actually got rid of this one and I bought a new one, replaced it, and this, you could see the color difference there. But yeah, I also need one around here, like an umbrella of some sort. And look, my tomato, again, it has dried up, and yeah, I'm not happy about this. But anyway, the garden has some well-needed shade and I am happy for it. So this is how the umbrella looks. It is giving some shade to the stackable planters. Now, I put it in a way that I would want it to be able to close, because you know, we had a few windy days and man. Now if I didn't want it to close, I would put it lower. This stake is, I dug it real deep in the ground, so it should be fine. But yeah, this is how it's looking, and the garden needs as much shade as possible. So this was definitely in need. So I'm loving how it turned out. And if I want to close it, If I do want to close it, here is that button here that I could press and then I could do the closing. But yeah, I love how it turned out. So here's another source of sun shading that I created for my garden. Those are peppermints. I just wanted to show you them. But I've been growing these sunflowers inside, and so I just took them out. This one and this one, they're both sunflowers. So I just put these outside. I'm keeping them under my patio table because I don't want the sun to dry them out. And I want them to be safe from our little rodent friends there. And so these guys should be safe from the sunlight and from rodents underneath here. And they should grow up beautifully. Once they're grown up, then I'm going to place them over to this area. It looks like a bit of a mess, but right here in the center, so it could give shade to these plants over here. I've also grown sunflowers, planted sunflowers in this pot and that pot as well for that side of the garden. So these are the three primary ways I am shading my garden this year. What are some things you're doing in your garden this year to keep your plants from melting in the hot sun? Drop that in the comment section below and let's learn together. Thanks so much for watching and have an excellent day. Happy gardening. Take care. Bye-bye.